Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The offense set for a first down play.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
To the air. It's Beck. He's moving out of the pocket. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Georgia going up tempo.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement.
Intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He'll start this drive firing. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On second down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Well, jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down and getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete downfield. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks are on the move.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's Green. And it's picked off. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Etienne. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in flat right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get...
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. Snags it down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside. And in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver, it can create some huge plays for this Arkansas offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They stripped it out. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense takes matters into their own hands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll throw it on first down. Gets away from one. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards.
With the score, Georgia 9, Arkansas 6.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Back to throw, it's Green. Feeling some heat. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end, nor the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The run to the left. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Skips away from pressure. Got his man all by himself. Bringing the heat. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after the big run for this offense.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Off play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Here's a big decision for you on offense now. You just gave up a negative play. You lost some momentum down by the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute right now on 4th down to generate a touchdown? Let's find out.
To the air, it's Green. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The Dogs want to crank the tempo. On second down, he's looking downfield. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They've got the screen set up. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Etienne. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to throw on second down. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Nice job by the defense staying complete, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Escapes the pressure going right. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
End of the first half. With the score, Georgia 9, Arkansas 6.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense lining up for a first down play. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Jackson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. On the move, it's Green. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, man. I think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ETN. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Georgia going up tempo. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop him.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 30. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 12.
We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. DB's right up on the receivers. Release to the back. He caught it. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th.
Let's go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's back. Coming after it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball, too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Flushed out of the pocket. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sideline. It's Sategna. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job on the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. The defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Green. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you can tell the quarterback breaks it a little bit and starts moving and tries to throw a little bit across his body. And why is that dangerous? You're not accurate. You're not accurate with the football when you do that. And you could tell it wasn't close to being a completion. He's got to do that.
Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Razorbacks will try to run out the clock in the final minute. They'll go right back to him. Tackled, but he has a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Dropping back, it's Green. The sweet feet buy a little time. Brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They've been running it, but now the pass. He makes the catch. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue, the finishing touch. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
It's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And, David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go,